Let's get it.
Hey, welcome back.
Freestyling?
This is like the best freestyle song, right?
This is the only freestyle song, man. And also, if you're talking to a chicks, if you're talking to dudes, if they don't know how to sing a milli, rap a milli,
Like the whole thing?
bar for bar, then they not for you.
The whole thing bar for bar?
Hell yeah, man.
I
if
did
you
that.
don't know, if you don't know a milli,
I probably
bar
could.
for bar,
Can
then
you do
the fuck
Corey
would-
Guns and Millie?
Hell no, I haven't even tried that
hell no.
shit. I don't
I
even
ain't step
attempt
your
it, man.
game up, dog. That's Peter's son.
What is that saying?
Dirty
Give me
Feet Pete.
Right? But nah, welcome to the Hunt Club Podcast, episode 5. To my left, we got Jamel.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome back.
To my right, we got Mike.
Hello. How you guys doing?
Oh, man. We got
Really?
sober
We got
Mike
sober
today.
Mike. Yeah,
I hope
Mike
you guys
that's
are
trying to
having a
be
nice
good.
day.
We'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah, we'll
just
see.
A few more sips. We're all on like empty stomachs and drinking.
I
some
ate pork rinds
bullet.
before this.
That's some real shit. So
That's
we
real-
should get West Baltimore Mike coming out
Quick
if he
thing,
did
before
pork rinds.
when Mel and I were walking up here, true or not, oatmeal cream pies are overrated.
That's completely false.
That is not false.
That's
Yo. Them
completely
shits-
false.
That's a classic.
Star
What the fuck are you
Star
talking about?
That's the whole debate. Star Crunch or oatmeal cream pies.
Oatmeal cream pies
Yeah,
all
them
the
shits
way,
is
man.
so
Them shits got me.
overrated.
Nigga, when they used to be
teeth.
yeah, when they
Star Crunch?
Yes, Star Crunch gets stuck in your teeth and they
That's
just nasty.
deliciousness. Some shit to save for later.
Nah,
First
it's
off,
garbage.
how many niggas growing up had dental care? So if you biting in the Star
That's
Crunch
facts.
teeth,
Yeah, and they
fucking
hard
hurt.
as shit. You only get
Yeah.
like 2 days before they turn into bricks.
Right.
Why do you want some old ass oatmeal in your fucking cupboard for 3 weeks?
No, them shit's gone in like 2
Shitty
days.
cream.
Shit's
Yo,
scrumptious.
and
And
them
then-
shits is mad plain and overrated.
Nigga, when they were what $1.09, them shits was clutch. Growing up, that was me and Jamel's breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
That's
nigga.
what I told you.
The fuck? That
That's
shit
what I
done got
told
me
you.
through many nights,
say-
bruh.
Zebra cakes over. There's several Debbie snacks over oatmeal cream pies. Zebra cakes,
Fuck, are you
Star
crazy?
Crunch, strawberry shortcake rolls, all better.
You done?
No,
You out your
listen,
damn
I'm
mind.
starting a petition.
You right.
Hey, how are you
Move
guys
on,
this week?
petition.
How are you guys this week?
Pretty good, pretty good.
I'm just getting over sickness, so like if my voice is still kind of going out, my bad, because I've just been feeling it.
Did you catch the infamous flu that's been going around and fucking taking everybody out?
No, I mean I wasn't bedridden, but I'm like fucking
Shit, I was.
My voice.
I thought it was a rap. About 3-4
Everybody
days
that
ago,
I know.
I was
liquid
done.
coming out both ends.
Everybody
Wearing
that I would
diapers to
text,
work.
I was like, yo, it was good. Like, what we doing this weekend? Nigga, I'm sick.
That shit is
yeah.
no joke, man.
It even got Killmonger, man.
Yeah, since
Killmonger
it got
got sick.
Killmonger.
Killmonger,
He was
man.
in bed.
Dying.
Everybody, man.
But
bury me in the ocean. That's all I gotta say.
Nigga, that was a real ass shit.
That's the realest shit I've
Did y'all
seen.
go see the? Did y'all go see the movie?
I saw it on Cody.
Are you serious, man?
Negro, please.
God
take long.
damn,
Don't
are
take
you
long.
serious?
Nigga, please.
You
Nigga.
really saw that? I was about to say, man, I was about to cut his fucking mic off. Like, nigga, you can't. Jamel, you saw it, right?
Yeah, I saw it. I
What do you
saw it
guys
with my,
think of-
with
what do you
my
guys think about
bag and snuck all my snacks in and all that stuff and the kids enjoyed it. I love
So
it.
you the reason why, what is it, the cinema is like, fuck y'all.
Yeah,
y'all can't
I
come
mean,
to this
we
back
brought-
no
we
more.
brought chicken into. I went to hip hop and got some hip hop chicken.
Yo, you can
I
get
don't
fucking
forget-
50 wings for $10.
It's 20 wings for $21.86.
You can feed the whole theater, dog.
Whole theater smelling like fried chicken.
And lemon pepper. 'cause they
Right.
put-
We weren't the only ones. Shit.
Nigga. So how did y'all feel about it? Did it live up to the hype going into opening night? Did it fall short? Was it as powerful? I know us as a culture, it's like completely behind. It's number one in like the world.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
Did it
it's
live
the-
up? Did it live up to the hype?
Me? Absolutely. I think it lived up to the hype. Excuse me. It wasn't my favorite Avengers movie. As far as like action,
it was
it
an Avengers movie.
wasn't an Avengers movie. He's an Avenger, and it's his origin story. So it's
It's
all
a
part
Marvel movie. It was an Avengers.
MCU, whatever. Nerd.
I'm just saying. Stick to the comic books.
Anyway,
Okay.
it was. I lump it all together with Thor
Yeah.
and Iron Man and all those guys. It was my favorite one, but it was the one that had the most substance. So as far as what it represented, what it meant for the culture, and its potential to uplift Black people and things like that, I think it had the most substantive.
What do you put ahead of it?
Plot?
What do you put ahead of it?
Civil War. Civil War was a good one. Iron Man movies I really enjoy as far as like the comedy and stuff
All
like that.
of them, though?
Not all
I would
of
say
them.
this
2
is-
and 3.
Black Panther has to be at least everyone's top 3. Now,
I would put it top 5.
substance-wise, absolutely, there's no doubt about it. It's the best of the Marvel films. There wasn't as much action as I thought it was,
I
but
agree.
the
That's what I'm
script
saying,
was
like,
so good that I didn't even
so
mind.
much substance to it, and what
Yeah.
things represented, and
Don't,
what
so that means don't go
Killmonger
see it in
represented.
3D. Don't dare go see it in 3D.
I saw it in 3D.
Wow.
Nigga, I wasn't gonna waste my money.
No,
watching on
that's-
I
3D.
think that was the only one that had decent seats, like 3 straight
Uh,
seats. That's why I had to get it because my son just took the glasses off. It was pretty pointless.
But no, my thing is like I agree with Mike. It lacked the action. I definitely wanted to see more like fight scenes.
The fights
with-
in it were good. It just
Yeah.
wasn't what I'm used to from a Marvel movie.
Yeah. But the thing is, the message is what a lot of not only like Black people, but just people in the country needed. I know a lot of people didn't stay after to get the little shorts at the at the end of the credits, which I'm fucking pissed off that I even stayed there. That shit
first one and
was
the second one.
trash, bro.
It was
Like,
two.
I mean, 2 of them,
Yeah.
but like you gotta understand one. When I went to go see it, my ass is like up under the screen, so I already got like
Stop getting
my
that
fucking-
late,
oh,
nigga.
late ass.
Yeah,
Nah, it wasn't even that. It was niggas that was sitting in a chair with like 5 coats thrown across.
They all
a
his
nigga
coats,
with his leg
like, it's his
on
jacket,
top of
his
the
hoodie.
Yeah,
Well,
yo,
you didn't have reserved seat.
No, I went out to
Broke ass.
only. Yeah, I can't afford that shit. Now it was
Towson,
also,
we
but no,
look
at the end of the
reclining,
day, like
leaning back.
I
I
really.
picked my dog. My ticket. You got my seat, nigga.
Right.
Get up.
Nah, I mean, at the end of the day, the movie I loved it, like you said, because of the message. I mean, there's certain things that needed to be said, and then also a big story was that kids growing up to see that culture of being able to be independent, Black people being rich, flourishing, and just having that culture back. You know what I'm
Culture
saying?
being an asset to the world.
Exactly.
The world
and then,
needed the vibranium, and they needed the.
And that's the thing. I like that underlying message where vibranium being so important to
The rest of the world.
Wakanda. Yeah.
So what was
yeah.
that? What was that? Symbolizing melanin.
Nah, I think it was symbolizing just the resources in Africa, like gold, diamonds.
I mean, it could.
Melanin's a resource too.
But I mean, I think it could point to as opposed to like Africa was colonized and basically raped of all its natural resources.
Yeah.
Think if Africa kept all those natural resources and what would become of
The world.
The image, the image that
So-
Africa would look like if we weren't. Like,
I'm not too sure if they
raped
were trying to point to that in vibranium, but
Yeah, it definitely
that's
represented.
that's
yeah,
the
something
thoughts
that
it
people-
definitely gives you.
Well, vibranium came up by what's the dude that actually wrote?
Stan Lee.
Yeah,
Stanley and
so,
Jack Kirby. I wanna
so
say.
I don't think he had the. I don't know if he had the
No,
mindset.
he
but,
wrote Black Panther,
But no,
yeah.
the dude that directed the movie.
Ryan Coogler.
Yo, he a
Ryan
real. Have
Coogler,
you
he
ever
a
heard
real
him
nigga.
speak?
That's,
Yo,
yeah,
he's
that's what I'm saying. He's straight Oakland, man. Like, and that's what I like about that shit. Yeah, he's
like he don't
straight
give a
Oakland,
fuck about
man.
nothing. Like
Yeah,
He's an
yeah.
accomplished director. He sound like he's straight out of the hood.
Straight, yeah.
I
So,
fuck with it hard body. Like, yo, it's just a regular dude that you can relate to. That's another point of it. Like, it's a dude that you can relate to that looks like one of us and comes from the areas that we come from and that are doing major movies. And,
Right.
and in the movie, it's depicted as a predominantly black cast.
and it's successful. Like
Yeah.
everything everything that he's
Still
kind of
breaking
touched.
records.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything that he's kind of touched has been successful and kind of in a way against the norm. Like
Fruitville.
Fruitville Station.
Yo, Fruitville was crazy.
It was dope.
Crazy
yeah.
good.
And then he did
Creed.
Creed. Yeah, Creed broke a lot of records, and obviously Michael B is fucking his homie and shit. Like, god damn,
That's
man.
a
like-
homie. I need a homie like that.
That's what I'm saying. I need a
Okay,
friend like
y'all
that
niggas-
nigga,
Y'all niggas
man.
need to start directing. or
Right,
something
right.
something better.
Every
Do some shit
movie
with y'all
Michael
like.
B is
We just
is
talking
the-
shit.
Right. But no, I mean, one thing about it is I feel like it was inevitable that movies that when black people get to see the hype, we all for it. If it's something that gets us excited, but it also reminded us that how powerful our dollar is. So I mean,
Except
that's
at the concession stand, but that's just...
we ain't fucking with the concession stand out, Jamel.
Question: favorite quotable in the movie? What's your favorite?
What's
I
my
got
favorite
I got a
quotable?
couple.
I think the colonizer one shit was kind of
that was
me right.
Yeah,
that shit caught me off guard.
My shit was like, there will be no challenge today.
right. I think everybody that walked out of that theater fucking had a Nigerian accent
Yeah.
and shit. It was hilarious, man. But now I'm happy it came out. I'm happy it did what it did. But I just want to see more movies coming out. Black
It's a step in the right direction to show that a predominantly black cast with a great story is not just a black movie. It's a successful movie with a great cast, great skit, and it doesn't have to be listed as a black film.
Yeah, and it's not like it's not like over the top shit. Like
No, the film is black as fuck though.
It's black as fuck, but
yeah.
I mean like a Tyler Perry movie where you got the fat grandmother saying some.
Don't start.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to do that
let's
shit.
not even,
but
yeah,
I mean,
Jesus
I think the new superhero that's gonna be coming out is Blac Chyna, the superhead.
The what? She the super villain, ain't
Superhead,
no
dog.
super what?
right.
Superhead, bro. Cause she got that
Superhead
fire
what?
ass mouth, bro.
Nigga.
You ain't see that shit?
I
ain't see
swear
that
That
to
shit
shit?
just can't be qualified as fire.
Nah, nigga.
in
That's,
any spectrum
I'd
of
rather
head.
jerk off than get hit like that.
That's just lazy.
I'd
I
rather
mean,
punch,
honestly,
I'd
that's
rather
like
you punch me in the dick than suck it like that. That was just
I'd rather you punch me in the
disgraceful.
dick and balls than get me hit like that. The fuck?
So yeah, I mean that pretty much. That's pretty much. I wouldn't say broke the internet. I mean, at the end of the day, my thing is like everybody
shade
was
room.
wondering like how the hell is Blac Chyna getting Rob Kardashian? She's getting Tiger. Like she must be doing some off the wall fire shit in the bedroom, and then now we see it as just like
Nigga.
what the fuck?
This ain't no hors d'oeuvre, baby. This a dick.
Right.
That's that long-term relationship.
Right.
I
Yeah,
feel like
long-term.
sucking it.
I got a
but
headache. I owe you one.
It's
This
your
is-
birthday,
that
so I
side
guess
sex
I
and
gotta
shit.
do it.
That, that's some sad shit. But I mean,
Go ahead.
he had to leak it, right?
I
What did I say about somebody that leaked
she
it?
could have leaked it. To be
But
honest,
she went to the
Nigga,
police.
told her.
She went to police about it.
Come
That's
on.
bullshit, nigga.
They
I
gonna
mean,
go to police about some shit
She
you leaked,
said she
nigga.
was going to police. That doesn't mean that it happened.
Nigga, where the report?
So I'm gonna let
very
you. I'm gonna
true.
let y'all get y'all shit off. I have a theory about. I have a whole thought process about Blac Chyna and all that shit.
Like the whole sex tape. You might as well get it off because
Oh,
that sex tape was whack. Dude probably released it. I would
That's
burn
what you
that
think?
copy. Whoever
I
thought
mean,
like
with,
that's
with,
something
with,
to watch.
with somebody of that stature, like especially the dudes that she deals with, like celebrity guys, people kind of use her as a come up, like a stepping stone. Like, so are they really? Are they really expecting good head or?
Yes,
No,
nigga. I'm
no, I mean,
expecting
not
good
that-
head.
yo, the
But
nigga
are
might
they
have just
good
came
head,
to
but
come
are they,
out.
are they demanding it? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I want good hit, or I just want to fuck Blac Chyna and just get it and just fucking get it over with.
Well, it depends. What are we talking about?
I want to
think
not
the guy
fucking
that's
get over, but
recording it-
fucking for the clout. Like you want to. Oh, I just want to say I just have this body, so I don't really care about the head. I just want to say, look, I beat Blac Chyna, and you know what I'm saying. I can go tell my homeboys it's gonna be on the blogs. And I said, are you really?
I mean, niggas catch bodies just to get the body. That's
Right,
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
Like,
That's my point.
But I wouldn't say it is to get clout of fucking Blac Chyna. If you like put out the sex tape, that's I want to fuck Blac Chyna. That's trying to get fame off of that. But just her as a body, and dudes do that every day.
No,
that's
but that's
not a
the
big
thing.
thing.
If I'm gonna release something like that, I'm gonna say
You're trying
like,
to get
look,
fame for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, nah. But if I'm gonna release that to the public and like, yeah, I fuck Blac Chyna, it's the clout for it. Then I'm gonna give her a heads up. Like, look, I'm about to release this shit. Put on your best work, cause you gonna embarrass the both of us and shit. So my
But
thing
I
is
think-
like,
go ahead.
I mean, the biggest thing that I have about it is I feel let down, man. I feel like I went into a movie theater, saw a movie,
Yeah.
and the
Hey,
fucking
I was
movie was
expecting
5
some
minutes
porn
long.
star
Yeah.
shit.
Fuck yeah, man. Like,
I mean,
It's our fault. It's our fault as
I mean,
guys, because it's not just her just not knowing how to suck dick. Well, it's kind of guys and girls' fault. It's girls' fault. One, it's an arrogance thing. Like people having sex and just thinking that they know what they're doing, or girls think they know what they're doing. They just automatically assume they can suck dick.
Oh, yeah.
Most of the girls can't suck dick.
I don't even, to be honest with you, I don't even think girls think they like, hey, I can suck dick. I think you like, I want to hurry, get this shit
the
over
girls
with.
that think that they get
Nah.
fire head, and then
Like-
when they give you head, it
like,
shit is
yeah.
like,
Well,
what
nigga,
are you
maybe
doing?
she ain't feeling you
and
like
it's
that. 'cause
not,
I think,
and it's dudes that's not telling girls what they want. So girls are knowing
More
they
spit.
think they know what they're doing,
Uh.
and then it's guys letting them do them just because they just happy to get their dick sucked. and then nobody is pleased.
Nobody's
so
learning.
It's a cycle, and then it goes to back to Blac Chyna. Where nobody really told her how to do it. They was just happy to fuck with Blac Chyna or fuck with her because she was an attractive woman, and we not telling
beside that. But go ahead.
What you say?
You said. No, go ahead.
I'm just saying we're not. Dudes are not communicating what makes how to give good head, like what makes them feel good. And girls are in their mind might watch a porno or two and think that they Superhead or Tiana Trump or something like that.
Tiana Trump. What's the chick that got clapped on in KFC?
I don't know.
We don't read biographies and shit like that.
No, nigga, we just watch the clip and keep going.
Exactly. So how would I know her name then?
The KFC bitch, the bitch that got.
That's what she is. She is the KFC bitch.
I think it's up to men to tell women how to give good head and what makes them feel good,
and vice versa.
Yeah. We mean vice versa.
Every nigga.
Vice versa. I mean,
but I'm talking about just in regards to this video. Like, I don't think nobody taught her how to suck dick. Like, she just been getting by on whatever because Deuce was just happy just to get their dick sucked.
I mean, it didn't seem like a official sex tape though. She wasn't going there. She was just he initiated sex. You know how sometimes you initiate sex.
Yeah, like she was
long term. She was just laying down and nigga just got on the.
They recorded this shit. Even a girl laying down can do better than that. Like, god damn that shit.
I mean.
All the way in my mouth.
I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. She had a headache.
She had a headache.
Ain't no fucking headache.
She just got off of work.
She looked like a lazy fuck anyway.
Besides
can we get some gunshots on that? Yeah, damn.
But I think a lot of those IG girls are just lazy fuck. They just pretty and they know they pretty, so they don't really think they gotta put in any work.
Just lay there and get dick down. That doesn't get the job done.
And not even IG girl. Any pretty girl that you've been. Have you guys had a sexual experience like that? A bad?
Yeah, fuck the dick.
What's the worst head you got or worst sex you had?
This was a long time ago.
Unmotivated.
This is a long time
names too.
I ain't naming names.
And they IG and all that
shit.
I'm not naming names, but I remember one time, getting fellatio.
Necky.
Right. And
throat it.
You just get you look down and you just be like,
bitch.
This is you get frustrated.
Have you ever gotten teethed up?
Oh, you don't want me to do all them stories, bro. Jamel know them stories.
That was probably my worst job, yo. She was just moaning, yeah. I'm like, bitch.
It's
I might be bleeding right now. Right. Ain't no nut coming out this day.
We know the best time that you had, though. Me and Austin.
What the fuck happened?
We're going to say that later. I'm going to hear Austin's story first. We're going to come back to you.
We can't leave people hanging on that one.
I said we're going to come back to it.
Right,
everybody, by this point, everybody knows a Mike story is a fucked up story. Something went wrong.
Shit with it.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about,
I know what you're talking about.
All right, I don't know what they're talking about.
Oh, shit. Is that a sample?
All right, Mike. Because Mike don't like telling stories. He don't like telling his stories. But I'm gonna tell his story. Kinda. When we was all living together.
Oh fuck.
And he met a
you
young
gotta put a timestamp on that because you ain't trying to get right.
This was last week, by the way. We haven't lived together in years, so this was this was like this was like 2000. It was
like 2010.
Because
yes,
where the fuck we lived
together? 2011, 12. Mike met a young lady at Padonia Station.
She's not young. She was not.
He met an older lady at Padonia Station.
She was a MILF.
He met an older lady.
She's definitely MILF.
She had a child, but she wasn't a MILF. She wasn't. I wouldn't fuck it.
Continue with your story, man.
I fucked her.
This is Mike's story. Ain't my story. Don't put me on this shit.
I don't know what
all right, Mike met an old.
This shit is true. Don't believe anything.
Mike met a mature woman at Padonia Station.
I don't remember this shit.
Or High Tops. One of them. I think it was High Tops.
No. It was Padonia Station.
It was Padonia Station. He
brought it
back to the room. He brought it back to his room.
Back to the crib.
So we, I'm in my room chilling. I don't know what I was doing. Austin was in his room, and we watching TV. And Mike, he brought the young lady to do some adult stuff after the bar.
Yo,
and then all you hear is. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Hey, what the fuck was she doing,
I was like, the fuck is going on?
I came out of my room like, Mike, good? Is he get murdered in that bitch? Like, is this nigga getting...
So, Mike...
In my defense, I was drunk.
Okay, but, that shit must have been fire, though.
I don't remember that shit. I don't know what the fuck you remember that talking about.
You yelled out, oh shit, 3 times.
I think it was a reaction. I think it might have
Of course it was a reaction, because the shit was fire.
Nigga, no, I don't know necessarily.
So why else would you yell? Oh shit! Did she insert something in your?
First of all, you get tickled.
Getting pegged or something.
Well, look, now, at the end of the day, that's that's what it is, man.
I forgot
like,
that happened, nigga. Shit.
But no, I mean,
Yeah, fuck.
Oh,
but at the end of the day, I
no,
mean,
what's
like,
your story? Don't let's skip across
Well,
that.
I'm talking about
his
good.
bad story. No, his bad story.
Your bad story when you got teethed up. when chompers gave you sloppy.
No. So we was like in the parking lot at like. Do I have to give like actual locations?
It'd be
You get a
funny.
location, just don't give names.
All right, we was in the parking lot like White Marsh and shit. So we was like, oh shit, fucking spontaneous shit. Let's go. And I already knew shorty like teeth was fucked up, but I mean I thought that at this point in our lives we all adults and shit, and we could finagle, put the lip down, make
Something, bitch.
something.
You had this teeth for a long time.
So we like, all right, bet. So we all, you park the car, get a girl to look, and then y'all go sprint to the back seat and shit.
Hey, climb in the back seat.
Yeah, you climb. No, I ain't climb. We all just got out of the front and the pad and just darted to the back.
Okay.
And she started, bruh, and like I'm looking around like, yo, when is this going to stop, man? Like I'm looking around like, God damn, this shit hurt, man. Like I can feel the overbite. Yeah, you can feel the overbite in that shit.
Just scraping on you.
It was like a cheese grater. That shit was more painful than pleasurable. So I was just like,
I'd have punched him.
Nigga, I was looking around like, can the cop
assault,
show up?
dude.
Like that's the only time.
That's grounds for assault.
That's the only time that I wish the cop showed up and it was like, yo, break this shit up. I'm like, somebody save me, cause I ain't had the balls to be like, shorty, like you ripping my shit up, like this shit hurt, like. So
You just gotta take it out of her mouth. Like, damn, that shit fire.
Shit.
You know
I
you
can't
gotta
go
pull it off
for
your
too
lungs.
long and shit
Girl,
like that.
girl, you crazy.
Right.
Come, I don't want to do that right now.
No, I ain't had fire head like that in forever. You gonna embarrass me, nah. But nah, that shit was horrible. It was painful. Like when she's like, all right, I'm tired. I'm like, thank God, man. Like Jesus Christ. That's how I knew it was I had faith at that point because somebody was looking out for me. Because if not, I wouldn't have a child right now. I'd be like fucking fucked up. But
Austin
Jamel,
still got scars on your dick.
I'm still scarred mentally, nigga. I'm still scarred. Anytime I get an overbite, and that's so Raven and shit. When she get a vision and shit. Anytime I see a girl with an overbite, that's when that shit automatically happens.
Traumatizing.
Yeah, it is. But go ahead, take it away.
I don't think. Yeah, I have one girl that this was a girl I met at the bar at what's in Towson Rec Room.
Rec Room.
Rec Room.
Yeah, a lot of raw sex in there.
You ain't lying, nigga.
Don't tell
All right, so
nobody.
met the girl at Rec Room. Man, it was mad random. I can't even say we was vibing or nothing like that. I guess she was feeling me, booked me, and hit her up.
Sometimes shit happen like that. Like,
It's crazy
yeah.
how one night stands happen. So she came back to the crib, and we would fucking, and it was just bad, man. It was like, and this was she when I was like younger, like 17, 18, and the girl couldn't take the D, and you like, yeah, that's good. I'm swinging out here, you know what I'm saying? You feel like you feel like the man, cause a girl could she be running across the bed and stuff. But then as you would get older, it's like really. Like you just gonna
frustrating,
right? You gonna fall off because what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? It just gets on your nerves. You know what I'm saying? So the girl couldn't take D. Head was it was just terrible. Like you just looking like
5 inches. That's like a little.
Yeah, I know.
It was
right?
actually 4.5.
On a good night, nigga.
But yeah, she was giving me head, and it was just like, what are you doing? Like I was just looking like, what are you doing? It's actually got worse. I'm just like getting like.
Oh, that shit is
Yeah, at that
embarrassing.
point, yeah,
when
at
you
that
can't,
point,
It's just like, yo, like this is like, who taught you how to do this? Like this is your first time, like.
It's bad when you like brainstorming why you're actually in the action of having sex. You're like,
Yeah.
how can I get this to stop?
You know what I hate?
like, yeah, actually, either having sex or
I was just like looking at the ceiling, like just waiting for this shit to be over. Like, oh, this shit is bad. And I think she thought she knew. I think she thought it was fire.
she
was
going ham.
two hands and all that.
So at the end of the day, I mean, what we learned is, as anybody that you're sleeping with or anybody that you're, in a relationship, just communication. It kind of sounds cliche, but like,
gentlemen, we gotta tell women what we like, and women, you gotta stop thinking that your stuff is fire. You gotta be open to suggestions.
And the same thing with guys.
Perfect. Everybody's
the same thing because I mean, at the end of the day, it's tough. I think it's tougher for guys to accept that criticism.
Yeah.
Like, hey, like. I'm uncomfortable, or hey, this shit is
Right.
weak as fuck.
That's
or,
what I'm
hey,
saying.
you know
Tell girls what you like. So she like, obviously she's doing something you don't like, so you got to let her know.
But that means, I mean,
But I'm
also,
saying
you
on
know,
flip side
partners
too,
are
like girls
yeah.
need to do the same thing.
Oh.
I mean, I can't tell you how many stories that
every time you get bad head. That's what you about to say.
That
Hey,
nigga do
nigga, I
his
be drunk,
he do
bro.
the alphabet and shit.
What are you
Hell
doing?
yeah, that's
Stop
I call it the tongue
Stop
twist.
licking there.
No. My special is the tongue twisterama, nigga.
Whatever. Moving
Kills
on.
it every
Moving
time,
on,
bro.
motherfucker.
But I mean,
But
at the end of the day,
but no,
it puts
but
you
at
to
the end of the day,
realize
yeah, people need to
everybody's
communicate,
different too.
right.
So like somebody you date that likes head with a certain way, the next person you date may not like head that way. So
Yeah,
you need
no,
to know
of
your
course.
partner as well. So you need to maintain an open line of
Stop the
communication.
arrogance. Leave your egos at the door,
Yeah.
man. When it comes to sex,
Yeah, because everybody's trying to get that nut.
Yeah, everybody trying to have a good time. Nobody wants to feel like they wasted their time. But
With me, ladies, a lot of spit, righty tighty, lefty loosey.
the two hand jerk,
2-hand twist
For
and
the-
shit,
for safety, though.
But nah, so to get off of the adult talk, because we do have listeners under the age of 18.
Ooh, they shouldn't
Nigga, I
be
don't
listening to
know.
this, dog. That's bad.
Yeah,
You're a
right,
bad
right.
parent if
And
you
one's
listen to
over the
this.
age of 50.
Yeah,
Shout out
ones
to
that
my
are
mom.
right.
Oh,
My
yeah.
mom listens to this.
She's our top supporter, dog, and shit. But now, did you guys catch the
My mother doesn't know what a podcast is.
nigga,
Okay.
did you guys catch the Monique Breakfast Club?
Yes, I
'Cause I know
did.
we,
Yeah.
I know we spoke on, Monique, her Netflix, how much she thinks she was worth, how much she owed. I think that was like the first episode. But god damn, man, she
It's
clarified.
a lot changed. Yeah, I'm saying a lot changed.
She clarified a lot of shit, and then she gave that nigga Charlamagne the blues,
Yo,
man.
she had him
Some
up-
people say Charlamagne won. Some people say she won.
Nah,
I'm honestly team Monique, but yeah,
she changed my whole mind. Like, and the way that she did it was just straight
classy.
Auntie Baltimore.
I'm
you know,
going. Who won?
fuck yeah.
It depends.
It was
Depends on-
definitely Monique. Monique
can't
and
say
her
she
husband were there
definitely
too.
Yo, her.
I mean, Charlamagne didn't really have nothing. He just kept repeating the same stuff. And
because she didn't make a point to dispute that fact
She
She
did,
did.
nigga.
that she's not worth what Amy Schumer and Chris Rock and
She basically was saying that
getting
Netflix was flip flopping. So for Amy Schumer, she was saying, look at her line of work. Look at what kind of movies that she's coming out with. Look how it's going to sell. And then Monique came back and was like, hey, I got a movie with a smaller budget that did the same numbers, so you can't
they
use
did better
that same.
as far as profit.
Yeah, it did better as far as profit. So you can't use that same criteria for Amy Schumer and then not use the same logic when it comes to me. And then she made
I
she
think- I mean,
clarified
No,
a lot
she
of
made
shit.
some
her-
points.
her
She made some good points, but I can't say it's.
What did
her-
Charlamagne say that made you be like, all right, no, that nigga know what he talking about?
No, because he maintained the same point from when he gave
That's
her
because that
donkey
was
a
the
day.
only
I would
point
say
that
that
he
mean
could
that was
hold
the
on
same-
to.
so
you,
the right point.
after hearing that Breakfast Club interview, do you think now that she deserves to be paid that $10 million or $13 million?
But she wasn't saying that she wanted $10 million or $13 million. She was saying that she should have been paid more than $500,000 if she couldn't do the same material for 2 years. She couldn't tour for 2 years. She said she couldn't make no money for 2 years if she took that $500,000 deal.
Yeah.
And they said they called her a legend. You know, they gave her
Acknowledge
props,
that.
but acknowledged that she was a legend, but wouldn't pay her as such. They didn't. I think a lot of people are getting lost that she's going in like, y'all give me $500,000. I need Chappelle money. She didn't say she wanted some Chappelle money, but she did wanted something that was more than $500,000, especially if she couldn't make money off of that material.
I mean, but we all agreed that she deserved that more than $500,000.
More than five. No. Well,
I said $2 to $3 million.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think of it like this. So if she's going to take, they're saying that if she goes on, she can't go on tour, she can't receive, she can't do her stand up. Basically, what she uses to survive, that has to be put on hold. And here's a $500,000 check. But in comparison, you would have made a shit ton more than $500,000 if you was going on tour, even if it's small events. Like, why take that L for
But
Netflix?
again, it was like negotiations too, right?
No, they were saying they sent her an offer, and then they
She
gave
didn't-
it was a time sensitive offer, and then
She never counted.
she never got the offer, and then they said, oh yeah, that expired, and they started lowballing her. So it was like some shady stuff that Netflix was doing. Apparently, this is what she was saying, which we didn't know when it first came out.
I mean,
Just-
true.
But my thing is this, like, so at the end of the day, she clarified a lot of shit, and instead of like Charlamagne saying, okay, that makes sense, like it was
Lenard.
common sense.
His name is
That shit was
Lenard.
so disrespectful.
Brother
Lenard.
Lenard. You know his first name is Charlemagne no more. His name is Lenard.
It's Lenard.
Brother
so,
Lenard.
So the fact, so she clarified so much shit, and instead of Lenard, being like, oh shit, I didn't know that. That makes perfect fucking sense.
Oh, he's never going back there.
Yeah, he
just how he is. He's
he
stubborn.
got sunned, and then he tried to, hone on the same point, which she already pretty much answered, and her husband already answered.
Can we play that clip from the end of
Yeah, please.
of
that shit was
interview?
cold. That
Oh
shit
my
hurt me.
God.
Funny, that
Hold
shit was
on.
fucked up.
Man, it's
Ads, nigga.
Ads. Nigga, put a clip in right now.
But no. I think listening to it, I definitely was proud of Monique. On
She
what
had
was
some
saying.
valid points, right?
Right.
Of course. And of course, did she deserve more than what she was offered? Yes. Now, I can't totally condone the shit that she said at the end of the interview. Like, yo, if you have a problem with somebody and it's all like about the business or an offer or something, keep it above table. Why you gotta go personal, bringing up
Nigga,
his
'cause that's
grandmother,
real
his
shit.
okay.
mother?
He said, "Would you
Nigga.
give your grandmother a donkey of the day? Would you give your mother a donkey of the day?
Like,
if they
you
were,
holding
if they
that
were
same
proving
standard and
points,
shit,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I think that
But
he didn't give her a
she-
chance to prove
she
that
is
she
not
wasn't
his-
a donkey because Charlemagne didn't know the whole story. So after she presents her whole story, is she still a donkey? And so if something like that, if Netflix was lowballing your grandmother or not answering your grandmother's emails, would you call her a donkey because she wanted to get more money? No. So that was her point. But let me play the clip real quick. Let me play the clip.
Watch my sweet baby
My sweet
for
baby.
having us.
keep thinking
them.
You know what, brother? You're gonna hear yourself a lot from me lately.
I didn't understand.
You're gonna hear yourself around the world.
She thought it was gonna go
we have
viral.
to explain brothers like you. We do. And when we watched that movie, Birth of a Nation, and we saw that man walk his wife into that master's house, we watched him walk his wife in. Then we watched him go back and get him. You're that brother. I thank you for
I
your
get
time,
some
my baby.
gunshots in that shit. God damn,
That's
man.
crazy.
No, that's not extra,
That's
nigga.
not fucking
Come on,
extra.
yo, come on. How much shit has Charlemagne said about people, and you going to say what she said was extra, but
No,
the
if
shit
she-
that Charlemagne says
has
isn't
done
extra?
some questionable
because-
coon,
Come on,
some
bro.
coon shit.
If he say some shit that's like not cool about somebody's personal life, I'm gonna disagree with that shit too. Don't fucking say nigga you willing to get
He
walk a
would,
nigga
though.
to
called
fuck
him a
your
coon.
wife.
Pretty much, she called him a
though,
coon,
like,
and he
come
would
on.
do that shit.
The shit that he's doing, the way that he fucking
He's a
caped
white-
for
he's-
the fact that he caped for Tommy
Loren, yeah.
and then going to throw
What did you do for Tommy
Monique,
Loren?
huh?
What did
He
gave her a
walked,
donkey
he
dick.
walked Tommy Loren around Times Square trying to persuade her. I guess he was trying to persuade her that black people weren't that bad. And then at the same time, he threw black and Latino women under the bus.
Like, why
by-
don't y'all work as
yeah,
hard as
he's
she
like,
does?
look at this woman have her own show and this and this. Why can't y'all do that? Why can't y'all do stuff like that?
And the nigga
He gave
bleaches
himself
his,
donkey today for that. I remember that.
He did not.
He would never give himself donkey.
No,
today.
He
Because-
gave himself donkey the day before,
No,
but
no.
It was only after the backlash. Why would he do that just to give himself donkey today? Of course, he thought it was right. Then he got shitted on by black women and by people in general, and then he backtracked and gave himself donkey today.
Right, but in his heart of all hearts, he thought it was right.
Exactly, he
and
thought
then
that-
too, he bleaches his skin, bro. Like,
I
come on, man. Like, there's no argument about that shit,
He's
man.
he's an opportunist. He's an opportunist. So he wouldn't, he would take every opportunity to throw his people under the bus if he could to make himself better. So.
All right, so how would y'all rank fucking Dame Dash shitting on Charlemagne, Monique shitting on Charlemagne, or Birdman? How would you rank that shit? Mike, you go first.
Ranking wise?
Ranking wise.
Now when you say shitted on, like just
Nigga
completely
like sunned them up, like the whole like made that nigga sit there and be like,
No, I mean, if you
Nigga,
want to talk
like,
about somebody
what?
actually sunning Charlemagne, then you got to go Gucci. And those Gucci interviews, them motherfuckers be quiet.
Nigga,
no,
Gucci, you better shut the fuck up.
Gucci sons
Everybody?
Angela Yee more than
I mean, that's just,
Charlemagne.
he got dirt on it, but
Yeah,
everybody
that's
shows the
evident.
utmost respect when Gucci is in the studio.
Gucci is
but
Gucci.
Nigga,
if we picking out of those three, I would
Out of those
I would
three.
say I'll probably say Dame, Monique, and then Birdman, because Birdman's shit was kind of corny. Because nobody
No,
knew what
he
was really
just
going on. He
he
kind of
just
said his
walked
shit,
in
and
and
everybody
walked
like,
fucked out.
"The fuck you talking about?"
All
But
right,
I would
I
say
don't think he
Dame,
fucking-
Monique, and then Charlemagne.
all right, Mike.
I mean, Birdman.
I can't say that how did Dame completely son him? Just saying that you call another man
I mean, no,
boss.
Dame was more son in envy because envy was like,
Oh, he
because
called
he was
some
like,
gossip.
if you don't own this if you don't own this radio station, then you a bitch. You ain't a boss. He was just
Chatty
pretty much
Patty?
saying,
Just
ain't
call
gonna
it-
Chatty Patty.
He
shit.
called him Chatty Patty.
just throwing
Oh, yeah,
names
he did call
around
him
and sonning
Chatty
somebody.
Patty.
Just if anything,
Nigga,
you would
what's
say
your
Monique.
rank?
If anything, you would say Monique because she gave a backstory as to why she shouldn't receive a donkey of the day.
Called
The
him
other shit is just
Lenard,
hearsay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so mine is gonna be Monique, Dame, and then Birdman. Monique because she made it her business to shit on. I mean, she called everybody else by that government. Like she called Envy Eddie and shit like
Did
that.
she?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
called
yeah.
him Eddie and shit. And she called Angie. That's her real name, but. She focused more on Charlemagne, and it's for good reason.
He gave
And
a
then
donkey of the day. Yeah, he came for his ass.
And
He
then
coming
two, like Envy and Charlemagne. I mean, Envy and Angela Yee was like, we want no parts of this shit. Angela Yee was stuttering over her words. Envy wouldn't say shit. Bailey said shit at all, and she was killing Charlemagne. So mine's is Monique. Dame, because he a real nigga, he don't give a fuck.
Dame is a
And
real
then-
nigga. He
and
don't
then-
give a fuck.
And
So I
then,
don't.
and then Birdman.
I don't think all of them like sunned him like crazy.
But I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
it's like
if you
she
get
gave her point of view from it, we still haven't like heard Netflix's like response to that. Like,
No, they sent emails and all that.
And all
she
that
brought
shit.
she brought receipts.
on a
but
but
she
on
didn't bring
a,
receipts.
on a more
She didn't bring
serious
no emails and no shit like that. No fax receipts.
on a more
confirmation.
serious note though, I was scrolling through like it was like Bleacher Report, and they came out with a article about DeMar DeRozan, and he was talking about him dealing with like depression and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of people when they was reading it, they were like, this nigga has an NBA contract. He's young. He's a millionaire. You know, how the fuck is he, looped into that shit? So the fact that he came out and talked about his depression was like crazy as shit.
I mean, you gotta.
Do you think that if you're rich and successful and you say, hey, I'm depressed, do you think that's like legitimate? Do you think people
Of
give them like, the
course.
side eye?
Depression is something that affects everybody. I don't give a fuck at what level, how much money you got. It affects us all. Like DeMar DeRozan, correct me if I'm wrong. He's like from like South Central or some shit,
Mm-hmm.
and like his past isn't like the best past. So like the shit
Right.
that he grew up seeing doesn't. I mean, 'cause it still affect him to this day. And just because he has money now, or we see plenty of like well off people with problems.
Yeah.
So,
people,
it
the guy
affects
from-
everybody.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not a environmental thing as well. It's
Yeah, sure.
not
It's
that.
not-
it doesn't. If you grew up in the hood, then
Yeah,
you're
yeah, I mean,
depressed.
not-
So, I mean, not you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It can be
Yeah.
environmental, but it's not all the time. You can be born filthy rich and still be still have depression. It's a chemical imbalance.
So you can just be born with it.
Right,
too.
so yeah, I saw people kind of shitting on him like, oh, you play a game for a living and you have millions of dollars. How can you be depressed? It's not just somebody just being sad. It's literally something that's not balance. It's chemicals not balancing
how many
in your
people with
brain.
depression do you hear it saying, "Oh, I know my friends love me. I know my family love me. I talk to people every day, but something's just like I just feel off." And that's why there's so many like different groups and hotlines, and people say, "Hey, if you're feeling this way, you have to let us know. You have to reach out and try to encourage people with depression to speak out." So because
It's
it's
there.
you could seem fine and you're not.
Right. I think it's huge too that he said it because we live in an age of like Instagram where everybody presents a picture of their life being completely perfect. You know, you post a picture when you get fucking tax returns back, or you get right, or you get pictures of everything that's going good in your life. So for the fact that he was like, you know what, at the end of the day, is a human emotion to feel depressed or feel like you're not doing enough. Like that's solid, and
He should be applauded for that. Give him an applause. Give him a round of applause.
yeah, man,
Give
a round
him
of applause for that. Because another thing too, I think everybody has a pride thing, like nigga, I'm living life and shit. But at the end of the day, everybody goes through some shit. So
Right.
I mean, it's
can I
real.
ask you a question? How does that connect to? I forgot the lady's name when she told LeBron to shut up and dribble. I think
Laura Ingram.
Laura Ingram. Like I think it's an image of like especially athletes and like musicians. Like you got
to be a robot. You're just a
Yeah.
form of a vessel of entertainment. Like
Right.
you're not allowed to have feelings. You can't have opinions.
you can ask for more money when you
Right.
think you're
Just
undeserving
shut
of it.
up
Like
and
I mean,
dribble. That's just
like-
so ignorant. It's just so ignorant.
Yeah, no, it's
Especially when they had entertainers on Fox News asking for their opinion. So now
Ted
when
Nugent shit on himself.
So, I
to
mean,
dodge
as long
World
as
War
you're
II.
with,
That's
as
a
long
fact.
as you're,
That's
you
a
know,
fact.
have a
them niggas,
conservative view, then your opinion's full. You can talk and dribble or talk and sing.
Yeah, but
if
at the end of the day, like people like LeBron, own businesses and not are way
Sending
more
how many
successful.
kids to college?
Yeah, I mean they're way
lot.
more successful than the people that's talking shit about them. But nah, yeah, I think it was important that they said that that he came out there and said that to kind of level out reality and like all of this shit is real shit happens to rich people. But another big thing too is the Warriors decided to not only skip the visit to the White House.
Warriors.
That's a round of applause right there.
I don't know, man. Like
You don't know how you feel about the
I
Warriors
don't know how I
skipping?
feel about that, man.
That's real
Why?
shit.
So they skipped
I think-
meeting with Trump to take kids from.
I mean, well, let's put it in full context. So they say they're going to have a team meeting to discuss whether or not they're going to go to the White House as a unit. Trump, in response, tweets, "I'm rescinding my invitation," and then they're choosing to go to the African American Museum.
Yeah.
Well,
that
I
day.
think it's an honor to see your president, and you should be fucking
Should be
ashamed.
grateful.
Yo, you got
If
some
you-
YG on that?
If you
Nah.
feel like the president gives you an invitation by a motherfucking American, you should.
No, as an American.
And then after that,
oh fuck me.
keep politics out of sports.
Yeah,
God damn
what
it.
the fuck are we
Politics
talking
out of
about?
Because you
dude?
cannot and verse, if that's even a fucking
That's
word.
definitely not a word.
Yeah.
Spell it.
But no. I think it's dope, and I think it's kind of them saying, hey, like
I
we
think
can turn a bad
Like,
situation
here's the
into a
history
good
that
situation.
your president refuses to acknowledge. Let's take you to the African American Museum, which I haven't gone to, by the way.
Nigga, you
It's-
know how hard it is
yeah,
to get
to
into the
get
fucking
I know how hard it is to get
fucking
into it. That's
free
why I
and it's
haven't
hard to
been
get in.
yet.
I
I'm
should've-
I'm actually trying to get in there this weekend. I'm going to be staying up tonight. I'm going to try to stay up tonight and
Nigga, it's
request some
Friday.
Shit
tickets
is
and go in there.
No,
And,
nigga.
no, if I heard they put out free tickets at a certain point at like 6 o'clock or something like that, and
In
you
the
request them
In the morning or at night?
in the morning.
You just got
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
you just gotta
refresh.
like refresh like some Jordan releases and shit.
Fuck yeah, nigga. You
Jesus
want to
Christ.
learn your history, nigga? You got to be patient for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna
shit.
try to go
I
there.
have a
I don't know
cell
how
phone.
well my kids are gonna like it, but I'm gonna take them to see it. If not that, then
You think my nigga Taye Diggs gonna take a black girl? That was.
Taye Diggs go take.
Oh my god, Taye Diggs.
He's done
man.
with black. He's done with white women. Though, right?
So
He
in
done
case
with
people
white
didn't-
women or black women? I forget the quote.
He's done with white women because black women have traumatized him. They shit on him so much for so long that he's just done with white women.
How you gonna bully a nigga that fucking date a certain type of woman?
He
and
hate
shit?
half. He gonna hate half his kid now.
Yeah, yo. I mean, at the
The
end of-
fuck?
so basically, so what you're saying is that he dated white women for so long and been reading his comments at all of the fucking.
But he
You
said was in the article that was written or the interview that was given. He said that his mother he always liked black women growing up, but he said his mom said he was going to date a white woman. So because his mom said that, then he started dating white women.
What?
This is what Taye Diggs
How
said.
much shit my mother said I never did?
Your
I
mother
can dig it, man.
if your
She
mother-
smelt it on that nigga. She's like,
She
look,
like
nigga, you
bullshit.
too
I was
soft
like,
to
yeah, you
date a
gonna be
black
dating white
woman
women.
and shit.
You smell
Look
like a
at-
750 credit score.
Right,
You
right,
fuck,
right,
you
right.
fuck white bitch.
She was like, yeah, I think he said like I love black women. I'm gonna date a black woman. He's like, nah, you're gonna be with a white woman. That's what his mom said. And
then
then
no-
he
I mean, that's
started
nothing-
dating white
Look,
women, and
there's
now
nothing wrong with having a preference over dating, a white woman or a black woman. There's nothing wrong with it.
But no,
You
what
have
he
a
was
problem
saying
when
is
you
that
say-
now his mind is changed about dating who he loves because he's been basically, you said traumatized, but that nigga been bullied. And
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
been
that sound like
shitted
some-
on so
yo,
much
that
now. All
sound
of a
like
sudden,
some
he doesn't
personal-
like white women. Like what?
that sounds
what
like some
is it?
personal shit.
It is some personal shit.
Yeah, like that has nothing to do with white women or black women. That's something that nigga's going
That
through.
nigga is just crazy.
I mean, how many actors that date white women he's like the first one I've ever heard of saying I'm traumatized by black women.
nigga, black women are traumatizing, bruh.
Nigga, black Twitter.
Shit,
Black
nigga,
Twitter.
that
will
shit
get
that
away.
I'm not
hurt,
getting in
my
on
nigga,
this
like that
nigga,
trauma-
discussion. I'm not going to
They
shit on
traumatized. Look,
Niggas
shit, fuck that. They can say some shit to you
Fuck
and make you
your
go
own
into the
shit.
next room like,
God damn.
Austin,
had to
shout
go
out
in
black
for-
women. Let's get it. Go ahead, Austin. Like,
I'm
your
not
bag
getting in my
about
bag
black
about
women.
that.
I
I'm
want
just
black
saying-
Twitter
I'm just
to
saying-
fuck him up.
Nah, fuck that. I'm just saying that out of Spanish women Latinas can do the same thing. That hit you, say some shit to you that make you motherfucking might want to go
They
into
not
a
for
corner
everybody.
and shit. Yeah, you gotta have
Black
tough
women,
skin.
Latinos, they not for
Yeah,
everybody.
you gotta have tough skin. So I mean, I could see Taye Diggs saying, "Hey, I'm intimidated by all of the backlash that I'm getting for dating."
But
who
why
I
does
wanna
somebody?
date, but
I mean, I would assume that you get to a point. Why do you like that affect you as much? like, why are you digging into Twitter comments or Facebook comments or the thoughts of others to define your happiness?
I don't know.
Only you can define your happiness.
You gotta ask Taye Diggs that.
Nigga, you know what I mean? Dirty looks he probably got when he took Rebecca out to motherfucking Hip Hop Chicken and shit. Nigga, you walk into the room, you can cut the tension.
You gonna get 30 wings with a.
I mean, you gonna get dirty
American
looks
Express
regardless. If
card.
you dating outside your race,
Nah, I think it's different.
for Taye Diggs in general, because they just know he has.
I think it's something with Taye
I've been
Diggs.
out with
Taye Diggs
women
has done
outside of
some
my race.
suspect
I think it's something with Taye Diggs. It's not interracial dating.
No, I mean, like I said, I've been out with women outside of my race, and I've been cut some dirty looks by my queens. I'm like, God damn, they just
Look at
looking at me
this
crazy.
nigga.
Like, they didn't want to. I went to a bar. They didn't want us to sit next to them. They said, "Oh yeah, somebody."
What's this?
This was a while ago.
Oh no, yeah, no.
This was a while ago. So they were. We was like, yo, these seats taken. And they're like, yeah, we waiting on somebody.
Yeah, nigga,
Ain't nobody ever
these
show the fuck
whites only
up.
pies.
Right. It's like, God damn.
Can we have a seat
Right,
here?
I was-
Like,
You why you sit the fuck down?
I went to the
What
bar
Nigga,
with
be a
a
real
girl
nigga
that
for
was
one time in your life.
wasn't black, and you just get those looks, man, and it's just it's
I mean, that's
crazy.
true. I haven't noticed, like, you know my track record.
I expect them. I'm kind of not that. I don't know. Not that I'm kind of expecting them. I'll just be kind of like observant, like how they gonna react? Just because like I've seen the shade room comments and all that stuff where the black girls are fucking. They don't play about that shit.
Like
I mean,
Blac Chyna,
Serena and Tia Mowry, they good, but black guy dating a white girl, it ain't gonna fly.
I mean,
I think that's historical things that are attached to that, right? 'Cause
I mean,
from the first movie ever was Birth of a Nation, not the one that just came out, but you know the one in. At
that's the
turn of
only one I
century.
acknowledge, nigga. What the fuck you talking
But
about? I don't know
the,
no other movie about
the
that.
idea, I mean, the premise of the movie was sex crazed black man raped this white woman, and
Okay.
throughout slavery and after slavery, like the image of black men raping white women, and that dynamic, it has a history. And the vestiges still, affect us today.
Yeah.
So the idea of a black man and a white woman,
It pisses a lot of people
Yeah.
off on both
Right, yeah,
sides.
yeah,
Nigga.
yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
niggas,
So it can
like
be
white
white-
dudes get pissed off by it, black women, whatever. But on a better note, I mean, at the end of the day, in West Philadelphia, I was born and raised.
Playground.
playgrounds,
I
I
spent most of my days
Right.
chilling out, maxing and relaxing,
Taking
all
my-
cool, all
shooting
shooting
some
some b-ball outside of the school. When a couple of guys, they were
Jamel?
up to no good.
Started making trouble in my neighborhood.
You got in one little fight. My mom got scared.
Said you with your auntie, I ain't go to bed last.
It's kind of
Nigga, I did the feeling. Somebody
Nigga,
gotta
I know
take
this shit, but I'm a little tipsy. But just drop that. Not only are we gonna get Fresh Prince, well, Fresh Princess back. We gonna speak on that, but we might get a little Martin reboot coming back.
Martin, nah, I don't know about that.
I don't know about that. I mean, it
know
ain't
about that.
shit without
Question,
I need
how
to
many
Tommy and
stop
shit.
the reboot, stop the remake, stop messing with the
Have you
classics.
seen Fuller House?
No, of
I haven't
course,
seen that
fucking
shit
not.
yet. I never watched Full House.
No.
So I,
You never watched Fuller?
You wanna say about
no,
Taye
because
Diggs?
we watched Boy Meets World. But we didn't watch
Boy Meets
Full-
World was the realest shit
Full
ever.
House.
they rebooted that though. but I
Yeah, it
heard
was like Girl Meets World, his daughter and shit.
Yeah, but I heard
Topanga
that
still
shit was.
bad.
But yeah, the reboots. I think some shit is just better left alone. I mean, like,
Death Wish came out today. They rebooted Death Wish.
fuck is that?
What is
Y'all
it?
know Death Wish, nigga?
Yeah.
Charles Bronson? Yo, I need to get y'all history up.
But nah, how do
y'all
how do
doing, dog?
how do y'all feel about this Fresh? And then the thing is, they kind of changing it's Fresh Princess, so it's kind of gonna be
Is
a
it
different.
me or is the sitcom format is like dying, dude? I don't I enjoy nostalgia, like seeing Martin or
Right.
old episodes of Martin and the Fresh Prince, but like the new sitcoms, I can't get with. I just
get with that
I
shit
just don't
either.
like the sitcom format any longer. Like in today's climate, like there's so many other things.
I guess
accessible
there's
to
no
us.
good ones. I guess if there was a good one that came out,
It
then
gotta
people
be.
would watch
Yeah,
it.
you gotta knock it out the fucking park.
But
'cause
not,
you climbing
would
up
you
a
guys
hill.
consider like Blackish to be like a sitcom? Have you guys?
I don't
watched
watch
that?
Black.
I don't watch
Blackish is a
Blackish.
good ass show. I'm not even.
That's
gonna
what I
front.
heard.
Blackish is a really good.
But I think it has that stigma of a sitcom, which
Yeah.
has a negative connotation in my head.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta watch Blackish. But
I mean,
I never
online,
felt like
find it-
I would think that was like relatable. Like it was like Black Suburbia family. I can't relate with Black Suburbia.
I got put on a Blackish. You gotta look because they it's not that Black Suburbia, Bill Cosby type shit. They handle some real shit. They
And I
talk about some
actually
real
met
shit.
Anthony
it's like-
Anderson.
Oh, you
he
did,
was a
man.
fucking asshole. So I stopped.
That was old. That was
All right,
fat Anthony Anderson.
Okay, real quick, my
Anderson's
Anthony
a real
Anderson story.
nigga, man.
Anthony Anderson was he was the host of the jazz festival when at the hotel that I worked. Not at the hotel, but in Columbia. It was a jazz festival. I worked at the hotel that hosted a lot of the acts there. Anthony Anderson was the host. I checked him in. And it's me and this and a white girl, GSA, or a guest service front desk young lady that we were working with. Right. So we working together, and he's just coming. He's one of those celebrities that want to be recognized. Like, so working at a hotel, I meet celebrities from time to time. Some of them are real cool. Big Crit was real cool.
Yeah.
Some of them just like to get their ass kissed, and Anthony Anderson was one of those people that like to get their ass kissed. Like, so I just wanted to check him in regularly. And not like acknowledge him as, oh my
That's
gosh,
what you're
Anthony
fucking
Anderson.
supposed
Right,
to
you
do.
treat him like a regular person
Yeah.
that's checking in. So he was I think he said, "Do you know who I am?" He said that.
Do you know who I am?
He said that to
nigga?
the girl,
Do you
the
know
white
that
girl.
you are in the presence of greatness?
Right, the white girl was
nigga?
like,
It's
I
double A,
don't.
nigga,
The white girl
not
was
the
like,
battery.
no, not really. He was like, and then he looked at me. He's like, come on, brother, tell her who I am, man. I was in this, and he started running down his resume. And mind you, it's 10:30 at night. I'm
Niggas
like,
just
yo,
about to
why are
leave,
you running
like-
down your fucking resume? Like, yeah, Anthony Anderson, nobody
y'all
gives a
niggas
fuck.
don't
You finna
know,
get this
bruh.
double room.
Right,
double
I'm like,
bed.
yo, go to your room, bro. Like he was running, he wanted to be recognized. He's one of those celebrities, so he was kind of a dick. So I was.
Then he
like,
asked for 2 cookies too.
he probably
Some
asked for
more
cookies.
shit,
That
some
was
shit.
that was skinny Anthony Anderson. He didn't ask for 2 cookies.
he's on his
But that was my Anthony Anderson story. So
But
that's
nah,
part of the reason why I don't watch Blackish, because
Blackish
I'm
is a-
not
Blackish
really
is
a
a
fan.
I probably
good
don't
movie.
watch it on par with that too, since I work in hotels. Since
Nah, Blackish is a good movie, but I mean, yes, but y'all not feeling the Martin reboot though?
No,
yo, you gotta knock it out the fucking park. I gotta see.
No,
see
but
some
how
good
you knock it out
reviews.
the park with no Tommy? There's no Tommy. It's old, and everybody's old.
Yeah, I can't
It's
see.
like-
I can't see Martin doing the
Is
dance
Garrett-
and shit with
is
a
Garrett
bad
Morgan-
hip and
is
shit,
Garrett
you know what
Morgan
I'm
still
saying?
alive?
I
Huh?
believe
Morris,
so.
Garrett Morris.
Garrett Morris, I believe so.
Okay, I'm just thinking of people that still you can break. Like, bruh, man, like what the fuck? Like, it's everybody
Yo,
old, man. Like,
sometimes-
just leave that shit in the 90s.
How about the
and, like,
Bernie Mac show?
Bernie Mac is
don't ever do.
nigga.
it.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Don't
with
ever
that
do.
shit-
Don't ever.
Oh, you
fucking reboot his show.
I'm just
man.
saying,
Bernie
if he
Mac's
was
the
still alive,
realest.
would you guys want to see Bernie Mac reboot?
No, because the kids are old. Like, you gotta let stuff be what
it
they
is.
were
Just
at
leave
that
it-
time,
yeah.
and just let it be that.
So y'all wouldn't see a Wayne's Brothers reboot?
You didn't watch the Marlon stand up? That's on Netflix.
I didn't watch that
I-
shit.
I didn't watch it either.
It
I
was-
saw,
it was
I-
okay.
We
It
saw
was
Marlon.
okay.
We saw
watched
Marlon
it?
Wayne's live. Me and Jamel saw Marlon Wayne's live.
He stole
and
my
it
joke,
wasn't-
by the way.
What happened?
Huh?
He stole my joke.
What joke? What joke?
Yo,
You remember? We're on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
When I
he
was on
did.
Twitter, What the fuck was I tweeted something like, "Oh yeah, I'm heading out to this Marlon Wayans show because I'm sad because the Ravens lost. It was like a playoff game or something like that. The Ravens lost the game. I'm like, I need to get cheered up and go to this I'm go to this Marlon Wayans show." And then I ain't gonna say you stole it, but
Nigga, that's a generic ass
Shut
joke.
the hell
Nigga,
up.
let
Fuck
that
the
hurt
hell
go,
up.
You can
sis.
say
He
that.
stole the damn
Sis.
joke.
Nigga, that's
So
a
when he
generic joke.
opened up, he
Sis,
was like,
let that
"Yeah, I
hurt
appreciate
go,
y'all
man.
coming out. I know the Ravens lost, so I'm here to cheer you up," or some
Nigga,
shit like that.
no, nigga.
No. Because this is the thing. He retweeted that tweet. I tweeted and he retweeted it, and then he opened the show with it.
That's
So I
some
want my
bullshit.
money, Marlon Wayans.
nigga.
I want my goddamn
That
money.
nigga
Let
gonna
that
toss
hurt
you
go,
a 2-piece.
man.
Fuck you.
But no, I haven't seen it. But I'm looking forward to that. And then last but not least, kind of like insult to injury to Monique. They gave Tiffany
Haddish a show.
That's some fucked up shit.
That's crazy.
Nigga.
That's crazy, man.
Tell
But
her husband negotiate better.
yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
Hey,
But,
how you feel about her calling dude daddy?
That's a little
fucked
ugly.
me up.
Yo,
Yeah, it was a little ugly.
I've never wanted.
Go
a
ahead,
chick-
daddy.
Yeah.
I was like, how you talk all that shit? You know what I'm
Nigga's
saying?
cool.
She, you know,
like Poppy maybe, but daddy no.
Poppy is even worse because she not Latina.
No, that would have been funny.
Calling that
But
nigga no damn
don't call me
Poppy
fuck-
or daddy.
Yeah,
Yo,
She a
nah,
grown
nah,
ass
never call
lady.
me
Don't call a
daddy.
nigga no Poppy
Nigga,
outside
she
of the
in her-
house.
She in her 50s, almost 60. I would not.
So
That's
weird.
kind
That
of weird.
just
It's
seems-
kind of weird.
That's
Nah,
what kind of
I
weird to
can't
me. Like that dynamic is Yeah. I'm uncomfortable with.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I
that's
mean, once you have kids, you don't want no fucking other girl calling you that. That shit is
I wouldn't say
creepy
all
as
that.
fuck.
I wouldn't
So
say all
all-
I'm
Please,
it's
call-
awkward
ladies,
as
call
shit to me.
daddy.
Like I've had it. I've been called that. Like
Nigga. I mean, y'all niggas got kids. Like, so now that you guys have kids that who
Women call me daddy. It's not weird because I have
That
2
shit is
sons.
weird.
So
That
them
shit
calling
is
me
weird to
daddy
me,
is not
man.
the same as grown women calling me daddy or
I
poppy
don't like
during
that
sex.
shit because.
your kids call you
Yeah,
fucking
I have
daddy.
two
know,
sons.
right?
I have two
Like,
sons,
that
so
name
don't
is
fuck me.
taken.
It don't-
Like I don't want to be. I don't want to
Yeah.
be called that.
Call
and shit.
me daddy.
No,
I'm
I don't
up
like
in
that
it.
shit. Nah. I mean,
Unless
if
you
you
a sugar
if you a
baby.
nigga with no kids, I'm pretty sure that's something for your
I don't
ego.
have any
but-
kids, none that I know about, and that shit make me uncomfortable.
Man,
Shout out to Sarah. We didn't do a shit. Sarah,
Shout out to Jamel on some fucking creepy shit. I don't know. I
How
mean,
is that
to each
creepy
his
for
own.
a girl
is
calling you
creepy.
daddy?
I don't like that. Once I have
Yo,
a
that shit
child,
is
I don't
fucking-
We
want to
gotta
hear
get
that
outta
shit,
here,
yo.
man.
Like
that shit is fucking mad
That's a
creepy.
conversation for another day. The next podcast we're gonna talk about.
we'll put it
girls
on the list,
calling you
but-
Next
daddy.
list.
yeah, nigga, I don't even
Leave
want to
it.
talk.
Matter of fact,
Just
leave
thinking about
comments.
that shit make me
Actually,
uncomfortable.
leave comments. Let us know. Is it cool to call
Is it sexy for a girl to call a dude daddy, when
That
he
shit
has
creep-
Poppy.
when he has kids already?
So he's already being called daddy by somebody that
That you
came
don't
out of
look
fucking
at.
him.
Yeah, nah.
So let us know. Is that it? Any
that's it,
outro?
man.
Any
That's
outro,
it.
baby?
Anything?
Huh?
Any
Any
outro
outro?
music?
Well,
Jamel on the
outro.
1s and 2s is the maestro.
Nah, fuck that.
Nah,
That
man.
nigga
I
ain't
ain't-
on his A game. But
I didn't know we had outro music. When the
It's
fuck we start
Friday.
doing
Look,
outro
it's
music?
Friday. Have a nice weekend, my loves.
Hey yo, fuck y'all. we
I
out.
love y'all
Cut
for
it out.
real.
What the hell?